everybody, this is Robin Moses. I am here with Compassionista. We are going to do a black and white Halloween tutorial. I started with a black Wet n Wild nail polish, all black. Now I have black and white paint. I added a lot of water, and I'm moving in this area right here, and it's going to be grays, blacks, and whites. But mostly it is going to start with a background of a medium gray. Now, I started here, and it's a little bit too thick, so I'll kind of like dab it off. And you can go back in and dab it off later, but you just want to just shoot it through and touch it, and it will ombre. And get into the cuticle with the gray, because it just will be a nicer finish if you don't have that huge line of black around the cuticle. If you can do the gray, why not? When this dries, it's going to look like watercolor, so it's kind of going to make a outline everywhere the gray was. Please excuse my nails. I've been busy as heck this week. But I should be going live soon on certain days, and I have a place that you can share your art at Sisterhood of Nail Art on Instagram. It's just dedicated to you guys and your art using my tutorials. So if you've done a tutorial of mine, share it there, and then you can ask questions or just get in touch with other hand-painted nail artists for collaborations, etc. But it's kind of like a place to meet people and share your art. I've always wanted one. I had one when I first started Facebook, but then they got real spammy. But I'm gonna go there and kind of like turn this into a black and white background, and this is the assumed mist or fog or clouds, just an overall eeriness. I'm going to leave pieces of black through it, and I'm going to use pieces of gray through it. So then secondary, I will go through it again with white, but it's thinned down, like just as thin can be. Mostly what? Here, let me show you. Here we go. Okay, so here's the water. Right, this is pure water. It's going to be right here. Just this real thin, watery white right here. You just want to just touch it.
It's like milk.
Yeah, even thinner, like fat-free milk.
I was going to say like that stuff my grandma used to drink.
Perfect.
The blue milk, because it was see-through.
Oh, skim, right, like skim milk, y'all. So there. So okay. So that's with a little tiny bit of white over the top of that. And do you see how that punches it out and gives it the look of this eerie fog? That's what I'm gonna do through the whole thing. And just kind of fill the nail to where it's all the background is this real haunty look. If you didn't get enough in this tutorial, I have done others in my Halloween playlist that are like this, and I probably have described little things here and there better. So if you search Robin Moses Graveyard, Robin Moses, I think I did Walking Dead, Day of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead. The Night of the Living Dead was a lot like this one. So just keep on pulling like this, and then I'll meet you back with phase 2. Bloop. It'll be white and black, but let's do white first. White is for the moons. So I'll do one witch's moon here. So how you do it is you fill your brush halfway. You can get brushes at robinmosesnailart.com right there. And they're $10 and under. Okay, so you push with the brush, push, 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 and then as you get to the tip of the moon, you pull up. Pull up like that. And then you can go back, let it dry, go back and finish it later. But that's just to draw a quick moon. Then on the other hand, let me do another moon. I'll find one where you have the most. Maybe I'll do one right here. Okay, so I want to do one where I can have the most impact. because I'll do a cat or a witch flying over it. So now it's just making a circle. This takes patience, practice, and dedication to art, but over time you can learn it. It's easy. It's extremely hard at first, and then it's easy. But you get the half the moon done, and then you just slowly carve in the other half, and over time you can make circles pretty easy. Let that dry, and then when it dries, it's going to dry also in that weird way where it looks like the moon already has craters in it. You don't have to draw them. So now I'm going to go in with black and start throwing in my darks. So here we go. I'm going to push in. It's going to be a graveyard and or little graveyard scenarios. So I'll do like a cross in the graveyard. Before I started painting the white and black in, I put a coat of matte top coat over it just to give it a grainy finish so that it's easier to paint. It's easier to paint on matte top coat. And it also allows me to have blend my background so I can see where it shows the whitest and stuff, and I can put another layer of white. So do you see how I did that? Just put a ground on there. Now I'm going to go in and then put in a circle like that, just to give it an added detail. Okay, so there's that, and I'll leave this because this is a beautiful nail. Kind of put the bottom in. And we can put like a few like little, oh, that one even has a cross already in it. Ha! It just, see? Nail art eyes.
It was already there.
Who knew? Okay, so this one I can make like a scary tree. So we'll go like this. That. And that. Pull it around the cuticle so that this cuticle is black, and then it starts to create a contrast. See? Bam. See what I'm saying? So these are white, now this is black. See how it's starting to take like an effect of background and foreground? And that is what we're trying to do. So if you can't get it this time, it's no big deal. It still will look awesome, black and white. Hello. So this one has a little bit, so I just make the ground. The ground is going to be black. Make a few crosses. So we're just looking at a graveyard. And then I'll put some white and gray and double up. Ooh, I need more paint. See, the top coat matte is not going to let me do this ghost because it's bubbling up. So I have to add more white. See, it stamps out that when it congeals and starts to bubble, it's because it's too thin of water. So then we go like this, kind of push in the ghost, and then with the side of my brush, I'm just going to push the ghost in. I'm not even going to use it to draw. So there's that. He's going to have like the little ghosty tendrils. Then with the black, go back in, dot, dot, and then dot in his little mouth. Oh. Do you see that? See how it all comes together? So on this one, I will put, look, you can almost see the bats.
I was going to say, wait, I'm waiting for the bats because everyone has a different feel almost.
There we have it. We're making a little feeling painting. So here's some bats. Boom, boom. And, okay, so I'll do one bat like this, okay? And you don't have to have them perfect. Please don't do them perfect. Okay, so the bat is an M, 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 M with two little lines like that. Then you join the lines and then just kind of push the little wings out. But it doesn't have to be a big, huge thing. You want it to be just the idea of bats. It's actually better. There we go. Haunted. So I'm going to do this on the other side somewhat and meet you back. Oh, maybe I'll do a witch for you. Here. Okay. as you guys know, I don't know, well, new people don't, but when I first started, this was one of my first designs on YouTube. I think it was 7 years ago. And since then, there's been so many stamping companies that took this design and made it. So this is one of my most beloved nail designs. And I wish that one of them would have said, "Thank you, Robin Moses," but they didn't. So this is to say, for the future ones, please say thank you to people that you're copying and making plates out of. There's this, and this, and then her foot, and then her little back thing. And then you guys can say, "Oh, I've seen this a million times, blah, blah, blah," but it hadn't been on nails. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't in the same direction, and it wasn't exactly like the one I had been doing for 20 years before I made a tutorial. You know, it's just like rude. Just steal everything. So for the sisterhood who doesn't steal, hey girls, we're winning. There's that. Okay, I will finish this and meet you back. Boop. Okay, so here is the end result. So are these nails not the coolest ever? Okay, so let me zoom, let me show you. So here's the cross. I went in with a little bit of white and highlighted. And then I highlighted around this one. Highlighted through the tree a little bit. And you'll see how I did it. Got through there. The cat. And it's all with a matte coat. I used Mattify by Dazzle Dry. Guaranteed 2-3 weeks. So this is a wonderful design that goes with everything. It is perfect for Halloween. It'll be in my Halloween playlist. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can get brushes at robinmosesnailart.com. And join Sisterhood of Nail Art on Instagram and show me if you have tried this and do this design. And look out for live videos, because I'm not going to be like one of those people who know when I go live. So just keep an eye out, and I'll see you back with more. Everybody have a great Halloween. Bye. Aw, the baby's here. Say bye, Juicy.
Bye.